Hi guys, here we are at South by Southwest. I'm so excited. We're with the cast and filmmakers of The Chi, which is on Showtime. Yeah. You guys are right close to the season finale.
I know, one more episode.
I caught up last night. Namaste, mother. Can we say it? And it was so good. But first of all, Lena, this, like so many creatives, was a show where you had it in your brain. You wanted to write it, but it took a little while to get people to understand that this greatness needs to be in the world. So talk about from, concept to then getting it on Showtime.
Well, actually, I was very blessed. It did take people a while to realize they want to do it. I wrote the pilot. I got a lot of, positive reaction. The first place I pitched it to was Showtime. They were my dream place. They bid right away. And it was just a matter of like getting it right. That's the thing. So we got a bite pretty quickly, but I think it was about we had to wait to find Rick Famuyiwa, wait to find Jacob and Jason and our incredible cast, and and Common's team has been with me the whole journey. So it was just a journey to doing it the right way, so that way we would get the reactions that we're getting right now, which has been wonderful.
Very good reactions. 85% currently on Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean,
y'all didn't know.
That means a lot.
Yeah, that means a lot. That's for sure.
So you guys were in from the beginning. Was that with Rick as well?
No. I had written the pilot, and then Common's manager Derek read it and told him he should read it. So he did, and they really enjoyed it. And so the producers kind of came on first, and then we got in bed with Showtime, and we have a studio, and then once we shot the first pilot, we kind of thought it's good, but it could be great. Rick became available in that time, and then he was like, "Yo, I want to come in and help you guys figure this out." And he really is. I call him the Black Superman of The Chi, because he came in and really breathed, beautiful life and vibrancy and color into what was already on the page. And then these amazing actors came in and just took it to another level. I think Jacob is doing some of his best work. And
that's saying something.
No, it's
already.
real.
I love
Jacob's been
Slight.
doing
I
this for
love
a while.
Slight.
But I feel like we're really seeing him, in a way that a lot of folks can see themselves. And I think that's what's so exciting. I actually posted a picture of him today, just saying how much I love writing the character and how much of a journey the character has been on over the course of this first season. So it's just been a joy for everybody to kind of follow all these different characters and find their favorites.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about you in Seattle in a minute. But first, I want to talk about Common. So I guess Lena's already said it. She's already put it. Did y'all, when you first, talk about this first meeting, talking about the show. Did y'all just vibe on Chi?
Well, it was like, I read the script and was like, man, this is some really beautiful writing. It was like, it was a truth in it. It was a humor in it. I felt like it was the things that you don't get in a lot of writing, just in television or film, especially when it comes to us, like how well-rounded she was able to cover black people. And I mean, obviously she's a black person that can do it and she knows it, but it still takes a skill to write it and it be pleasing, to capture it. So, I mean, I was really like, man, I'm a fan of great writers like James Baldwin or Nikki Giovanni and Richard Wright, Ta-Nehisi Coates, So when I reading the script, I was like, man, this is really great writing. So I was excited to talk to Lena, and I just called her up and was like, yo, this script is dope, man. So that was our first connection. And then we started, as we were going through the first pilot, we started to develop a trust and a respect. And for me, it was a great experience because it's working with an artist that I really love. So you learn when to step back, you learn when to put your opinion in there, but it's like, as a producer, you have to allow the artist to be artists.
Oh, I love that. And then you talked about the cast, but this cast, Jacob, first of all, you, and then let's talk about Alex and Jason and Sonia and I'm missing someone. Yolanda, thank you. I can't believe y'all got this cast together, but I feel every character is authentic, especially yours, and they're so complex. So talk about your character and the characters you see and how you bring that authenticity to it, because I feel like I know every single person in the shot. And I grew up in Austin and Corpus, Texas place. I'm so far away from the north, but I feel like every single person is someone in my family, somebody I know.
Right.
So talk about that.
I just really tried to think about people in my life who had children at a young age and what they were going through and how nervous they was about it, So when I approach set and when the baby's crying, I really can't get him to stop crying. That's a real thing on set. So when he's crying, I'm really nervous and I'm trying to figure out how to make him stop crying. I'm really trying to become a real father on set, and I wanted people to see that authenticity of like me not really knowing what to do with the baby, because as a young father you really don't know what to do. You know, you
You're
kind
learning
of
on the job.
learning on your own. And my mom is done with me. You know, she's like I ain't raising no more kids. So it was.
Let's talk about that's one of the most
yeah.
authentic things in there, because let's
Yeah.
talk about those teenage mothers. Grandma's like,
Yeah.
I'm mad enough you made me a
Right,
grandma. Now
right.
you're gonna make me babysit.
Right,
Love
right.
that.
Right.
So it's just been fun to really dive into it and become like this on-screen dad. You know what I mean? And really learn like, dang, it's like this is the lifestyle.
But the funny thing about grandmothers, young grandmothers, they say I'm not gonna take care of your baby, but they still end up, you know.
And that's what she ended up doing. And that's exactly what she ended up doing.
You can't help it. It's just in their
Catch
nature.
that baby fever. It's like,
And then, wait a minute. And then when you're like me, not to be whatever, my mom was just like, when? Please and thank you.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spoil too much, but just what you said right there shows you're not built for Seattle. Just saying that right off the get. But I love having you two on this, because just days away from, like, we just passed your beautiful Oscar performance, and like you're totally intersecting that. We're just artists, right? You can be on screen, you can write, you can do music. And Jacob, you're doing the same thing. And I just talk about the music of The Chi and how it intersects with the show, because I really feel that's like a second character in a lot of ways. Like the city's one character and the music's another, and then we get the cast. Let's talk about that if you don't mind.
I mean, it's
John.
called The Chi, you know what I mean? It's not called like, you know, it's not called The Hood, or like, you know what I'm saying? The Chicago is a, you know, it is a character. So I think the music, the city, the people, we had to represent Chicago in a well-rounded way, not just on how we talk or how we walk, but like the background, the conversations we were having, and I think the music's been incredible. I think y'all could probably speak a little more, because I want to meet more of the artists, because it was even some of the actors I haven't even met yet, because we have such a big ensemble cast that, you know, sometimes we working on one day, and then, you know, we may not get a chance to step into the music room and really see what's going on in there. But it all came together.
Yeah, it was really important that we had a lot of Chicago artists.
I was gonna say, like, how did you make those choices?
I mean, I think we had a phenomenal music supervisor. His name was Barry Cole. He did a lot with a little, and you know, and there's still some Chicago artists who want to get, like, I still want to feature some of Tink's music, you know, who I think is really dope. But you know, but we got a lot of, we were trying to get new people that people hadn't heard of yet, and obviously folks that they have, a la a Common song makes its way in there, Chance, a lot of Chance music as well. But I think to us, as we're trying to show people that the sound of Chicago is very varied and very rich and extremely layered, and there's everything from gospel to jazz to hip hop, and so we really kind of want, you know, every song that we use to really make sense for the scene. We don't want to use music as a way of telling people how to feel and things like that. But it just, you know, I think it really does help paint a picture of the city.
Nice. And who's your favorite like music shot from the first season?
Mine was actually that Chance when that even when I saw that trailer, I was like, wow, this is just a great introduction, an entryway into what this show is going to be. That song itself and the way the trailer was cut up, and then, you know, even seeing that song at the beginning of the pilot is like, man, it's just a great entryway. But I was happy when I saw the light in the barber, in the block club scene.
I
It was like I was like, it made me feel good, like in a way, like what block clubs, like what our block club parties would be, like just us coming together and just
it made a lot of sense. Yeah, and I'll give a little bit of a sneak spoiler, so to speak. But there's a favorite song I love off of you know, Chance's early stuff called Sunday Candy, and it pops up in the finale somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you where, but the cool thing is it's nice he did, because he was so happy that we wanted to go back into the vault and grab that song. He wanted to sort of do a mix of it that feels new and fresh. So it's a song that everybody loves, but he went and did another pass at it just so that way it feels like up to date and new and fresh. So I'm just really grateful that he did that for us. And Raj and I got a chance to spend some time with him. We were in Chicago, and he's just grateful to have his music all up and through it, because he really does like the show, which means a lot to us, because we know
he's got very good
opinionated.
Taste. He came after us a little bit, Rotten Tomatoes. If you get a chance, tell him take it easy on Rotten Tomatoes.
About what?
Oh, that's a longer story, girl. But before I wrap up, I can't not do this, because you're minutes away from the premiere of Ready Player One.
Well, we did it last night.
Yeah, exactly. We just had it, and I heard about the crowd reaction. We're not going to talk about the sound thing, but standing ovation.
sorry. Yeah, like we blew the speakers.
Yeah, exactly. That is.
I like that.
I was
That's
not gonna lie, that
blew
was
the
really,
speakers.
that was
I
like
ain't
the
heard
most hood
about-
reaction
oh,
from
man.
Ready Player One. Is
Like-
like, we blew the
Since
speakers
when
out.
have you heard a
No.
movie blow the
Yeah.
It
speakers?
was crazy.
But I heard,
Comment like that, uncle. No, it's like.
but I heard you want to play Janelle Monáe as your avatar.
Oh,
Like,
really? Yeah.
You had an avatar,
It
so
would look like
please
Janelle.
tell me about this.
I feel like, and I'll tell Janelle this. I feel like, in Fight Club, you got Brad Pitt and Ed Norton. Like, she's my Brad Pitt. To
Oh my God.
That's what
That'd
she
be
is.
great.
I think
Yeah,
she's
go
everybody's
make some
Brad
soap.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Like just her fashion alone.
She's lit.
Yeah,
She's so dope.
She's dope.
All right,
so
Janelle,
dope.
you're next. Please
I know.
come on,
Come on,
Rod.
Janelle. Let's do Fight Club for the ladies.
That's it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
this
you
was
so
so
much.
much fun.